Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. They shed under distress, blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Strung up. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. It all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Quite a shock to the system. Let's try that again. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. Good fun. Killed that one. Made it count. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just... He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an... The child could have been anyone. There's no doubt you're the child. He says it has taken you a long time to... It was after the attack that the unity fell. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have... Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders... You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young... He understands why you came all the way out here. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this You might be right. Like potato... The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you... You found the Nono's key energy is just what the Pensine... Only time will tell. At least his intention is to... You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only... You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and... You handle that. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown. But connection with the... From this day on, he'll... One day, the land won't be as peaceful. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did... Yeah. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin. I lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long. The genetic evolution that occurred after... His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by... He worries there won't be... He doesn't know what your connection is to this place. Anyway, he needs help and says it's... He's grateful for that. You
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this...
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says the Myriad tribe, regardless of who you choose. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical... No, destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate. He believes Out-of-Date another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've restrewed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Figures the Sifu would be interested in seeing you.
Zata is the muito tloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still... Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat, and Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side. He wasn't sure you'd do that. But it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side... Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone. But they refuse to be the victim. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world differently, tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of the... Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no... Getting swole. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Cutting edge. About time you found some clothes. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade. And sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your learning to swim can be. He thinks you should really know how to swim by, and he'll be honored. He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice, lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know, you should know. Practice. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you... He says only a few are willing to do. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would... You did well, but he can't help it. He believes... He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Andro?
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a... She wants you to grow up and start thinking for your... That's all she's ever asked of you. That you'll try... You've always followed your own path, but this time... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. That makes him wonder why you were here looking for. There's no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
Tukonda.
She asks if you're hurt. What?
Asana jo. Ritsentede. Rohemuktono.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best?
Mustakabala no kuntunash.
Yeah.
Tudu papa.
He wishes that...
Jamakuda hogedatunka. Kuali.
He's curious to see what you found.
Zif.
He's all...
Intabadanj.
He says it...
Kun
The...
mishaku harizavadana untizavela.
He's looking forward to seeing...
Rohemuktono.
Your Muma says it's about... hard.
Asana jo tutupu. Asadurutu.
Your Muma says you did well today. She
Kanamunta.
thanks you for being such a good student.
Tukonda.
Been working on a present.
Pala.
You should go see him and find out what it is. Catchy.
Volakamonum rukna.
Your Muma says she's never seen
Asilnatu.
a piece of Scraptronics.
Antoro.
It's called an automaton.
Ingavaldo.
You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you.
Kanaruta.
Your Muma says you looked...
Anora kapapum.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing can stop Biomutant from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Kensibo.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Inadabsunka.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin.
Kamonu.
Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And here it comes. The past coming to hold the present. must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Dormuma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hull. Better watch out. It's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. You should hurry there and help them storm the out. That you chose to ally with Jagni. Better not keep the war party waiting. Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. Look, an emergency box from the old days, when you needed to pack a punch. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Snazzy Hatter? New path. Easy to miss things down here. Sharp steel. Chop, chop. Gotta protect that noggin. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol bricks. The Toxanol Corporation made this place. Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere. Control your destiny, or someone else will. Finding things both here and there. Let's see. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. This one has heard that you have a sense of compassion, asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience, is grateful you chose.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
hard to see too far in the darkness. Victualled up your vitals. That's a myriad tribe outpost. Close encounter. Slash the slash. That's going to leave a mark. There are some gorgeous colors returning to the world. Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. Spot wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. That wasn't the right way. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Grateful that you're... A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel chute. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks slowly. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Oh, good. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Yeti Rikli,
Says you did a great job capturing the...
na list staridat.
Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep...
Fabobe, Muk Kofar.
He had a feeling you...
Come, Reaper.
Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs.
Koibe, Okorfabe.
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled.
Tulua ba volua.
He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end.
Momombusu?
Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break...
Kobra Yake.
You should get over there and see what you...
Ides Yeti Rikli Dekli. Tel novazi ale dluhodo.
He knows things that you need to know.
Na zenakas pripatne?
Wouldn't be surprised. Get under that sky while you still can.
Aviu Ruoguru.
Offers you extraordinary prices.
Layotsaklit nubosak.
Let's strike a deal.
Oirak soi letrodan
Claims to have straight.
lekedin kei.
A done deal.
Jumma bejipa taipa.
Says the shop.
Eya koikua.
Says. Shook on it. There's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. This might be the end of everything as... Let's see.
Yangu. Ajitawa. Bauta sare dundo kuhana.
Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim.
Tonako.
Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together.
Tonako.
He can't tell you much as he didn't want...
Yatu buwila.
He understands you've...
Hoga.
He says that the catastrophe back then didn't...
Vishni okitik.
Now the time has come for you to remember.
Kawaida.
He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only...
Light instantly banishes dark.
How much light do you really need?
All the light, all of it!
I mean, you could leave a little space for the dark.
All the light.
figures the...
Kandwale.
Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop.
Tuzapi.
Wonders why you're flapping around with the Jagni. They...
Wingi.
But hey, back to the goo.
Sayur. Tirami.
He can't...
Tirami.
You should return when you've retrieved the...
Yomara.
You're lucky that way. There's still cargo left on the shores from before. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. Spin that stick. It's a new day. Might as well enjoy it. Can't find better than this. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one.
Mukam. Sayruya. Sisatiarianu.
He's got the goo glide functional.
Itaku.
There are lots of valuables left behind on the
Mavaniko.
Goop said.
Nawaidivani.
The best way to...
Azitawa.
This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in...
Hoga.
He only knows what... Welcome to the Surfipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Hockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. The hours fly by in the dark. Let's see.